Cancer is a word that triggers many emotions in adults. Most people associate cancer with fear due to the difficulty in treatment and high mortality rate. While this may be true for adults, this situation is very different for children with this condition, as childhood cancer is very treatable.
Pediatric cancer, which is better known as a cancer that affects those under the age of 18, is not very common in Malaysia and the world. On average, pediatric oncologists in Malaysia see just about 700 new patients in a year. Not only the childhood cancer is not as widespread as other cancers, but the majority of the children with this kind of condition can be treated and will make a full recovery.
In Malaysia, childhood cancer is mainly divided into leukemia and solid tumors. Of those with pediatric cancer, 40% have leukemia, out of which the majority, nearby 70%, have acute lymphoblastic leukemia ALL.
However, most families are from B40 category. Either it's a coincidence or not, that's the reality. They are already facing other difficulties, but now they are also tested with having immunocompromised children. That's their life. It never rains, but it pours.
But what's amazing is that there are a lot of people out there who are willing to give their all to help all these innocent children. Persatuan Sokongan Anak-Anak Cancer, which we call as PESONA, is an amazing organization that prioritizes helping those in need.
I decided to form PESONA. Maybe I should bring you to that oncology pediatric ward in Hospital Kuala Lumpur. It is called KK3. I was there in that ward. I was there watching the parents, the families go on that journey. That's sorrowful, I would say dark, difficult journey called cancer. I was watching the parents. I was experiencing what they were experiencing. I was feeling the same thing they were feeling. So I know how it feels. I understand how it feels. I could relate it very well to the whole journey, to the whole experience. So actually it took me close to 7 or 8 months before I finally said to myself that I could not leave that group of people that I saw in that oncology ward. Even though I tried to get away as far as I could from those memories, but in the end, after 7 or 8 months, I decided that no, I had to come back. I had to go back to that place. I had to be with the kids, because even though we were experiencing almost the same experience, the same journey, but I think I was a bit luckier in the sense that I did not have financial difficulties. Okay, I was not being tested in that sense, but most of the parents in that ward, they came from poor, deprived families. They're from B40 backgrounds, if you were to group them now. The main difficulty, the major burden that you're having, apart from having a sick child, is the finance, because you have to pay for the pills, which is expensive. And you know, some of the families that I know, they quit treatment because of the financial aspect. So I wanted to help this family. So what I did was I posted a FB plea asking for these FB friends of mine, anyone who would like to help this family. The child's name is Niiman. Actually, Niiman, I still remember the child. Niiman, to help them go through at least 6 months of the intensive treatment. Okay, so when I posted that on the Facebook, I actually did not expect much. I was hoping to get about 20 people to respond so that we could help this family to go through that 6 months of intensive treatment in oncology ward. But surprisingly and very unexpectedly, I got 150 people responding to the post, and they said they wanted to help Iman. They wanted to help this family. So we decided to form that group called Kecilan Syurga. Okay, KS, short form is KS. So what Suraya does is that we collect money every month because we want to educate ourselves to be istiqomah. You do kindness, you have to let it go as an ongoing thing in your life. Okay, cannot just do it once and stop and consider it's over with. No, I think the key thing is that when you want to help people, you have to do it continuously. Okay, kindness cannot stop. So we are educating ourselves to help. For 6 months, after 6 months, I said, okay, the time is up. This is our promise. We already helped Iman, and in fact, we did help Iman a lot. From the post, so it got viral, and then the royal family helped building the new house for them, and also we got people contributing money to buy the family a second-hand car so that they could commute with the car. So they have the car, they have the new house, and we also have them for 6 months intensive treatment by contributing, money for them to cover the expenses. And also, I think Iman's life turned 180 degrees around from that post. So when I said that we will have to dismiss the group, okay, everybody can leave now, and nobody wanted to leave. Everybody said no, we stay, this group is going to stay. So alhamdulillah, that's what happens. Suraya stays until now with 150 people as our strength. So this is the wing support to the PESONA, to the oncology parents and families. And alhamdulillah, also we start to get attention from the public as well. So right now we start to receive a lot of contributions from individuals who are aware of the plights of the families of the cancer children and they want to help. We also have the government agencies also coming forward to help us. Some political parties also come forward to help, and also we have Pusat Zakat, so giving their contribution also. So alhamdulillah, PESONA is going on strong. But of course, apart from that, we also do organize events and activities for the kids, because we know kids need hopes and dreams. They need to know that there is future for them. So for example, we have a back to school event every year. We have this as a compulsory, as a mandatory event for us, because back to school event, I think, is important, because it is more than just giving the school bags for the kids to go to school. It is actually the symbolism. It's a symbol of hope and future. Even these kids, most of them don't go to school because of the intensive treatment. They're not allowed to go to school, so most of them stay in the ward. They have to go for intensive treatment for 2 years. Some of them for leukemia especially, they don't go to school for 2 years. But they need to have the school in their mind. Okay, they need to have that as their objective, as their target. We need to nurture the determination in them to fight the disease, to fight cancer, so that one day this school that we first instill in their mind as only a symbol perhaps will exist as a reality one day to them. We want them to get out from the oncology ward. We want them to be experiencing, to be having back their normal childhood life.
Assalamualaikum. My name is Izzah and I am one of the person that have received help from PESONA. So PESONA has helped me in many ways when I was diagnosed with cancer. As an example, they helped me financially and they also provide me the necessary things that I need when I was in the hospital. I am totally grateful from the help that I have received from PESONA, and it is really has helped me a lot.
I just would like to say that cancer, childhood cancer, is real. It is not something that you heard from storybooks or from the medical books. It is real. It is around you, and there are so many children now being diagnosed with cancer. It is so common nowadays, and you cannot just close one eye to that. You have to face that reality that childhood cancer is there, is in our community, and you have to observe for the symptoms. You have to be aware that there are symptoms that you can identify with certain cancer, because early treatment, early detection of the disease will make a lot of difference. I would have to say this, even though it's something shameful for me, but I think in my case, I learned the expensive lesson. My mistake was that I was ignorant. I didn't know about the retinoblastoma. I didn't know about the childhood cancer. It was something foreign to me at that time. So even though my child has been showing some symptoms, I was like ignoring that. I was like saying, no, perhaps that is something special about him. For example, when he had this glow in his eyes, under low lights you could see that reflection, the white reflection from his eyes. I could see that. I saw that when he started turning 1 year old. I had seen that, I think, once or twice, but I ignored that. I said maybe something special about him. So the ignorance paid an expensive price to that. Please observe the symptoms in your child so that you won't be doing the mistake that I have done. And then yes, if you have extra income, you have extra money, extra cash, please donate so that some kids will be having treatment in the hospitals. Thank you so much.
Let's put ourselves aside for a moment and teach ourselves to have a heart for others who are more unfortunate than us. We should try and stop looking at worldly pleasures and focus on giving rather than receiving. So, let's help!
#WeCare.
Hashtag wecare.
Hashtag wecare.
Hashtag we care.
Hashtag we care.
Hashtag we care.